Hello and welcome everyone. I hope you are feeling good. It's time for our beautiful English class. Just a reminder, we are in the third intermediate grade for +5 first semester. Our subject is English. Our lesson today, 3D, Taste of Culture, Read and Listen, presented and prepared by Muhammad Falata. Let's start everybody. What we are going to learn today, we are going to talk about food. How exciting. And recipes. I love food everybody. And how to make recipes. We're going to talk about quantities. So let's start. What is this? Do you know what is this? Do you know it? Look how delicious it is. Do you know what is this? If you know, what do you know about churros? It's called churros. What do you know about it? Tastes good. How can you make it? What do you know about it? Okay, we're gonna learn about it. Okay, first listen to the ingredients, everybody.
3. Read. A. Look at the title and the picture of the website. What do you know about churros? Listen, read, and find out more.
Churros with chocolate. Ingredients: 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup of butter, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk, vegetable oil or olive oil, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 200 grams of chocolate.
Okay, this is the ingredients, everybody. I'm gonna read it again. 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup of butter, 1/4 teaspoon, this is the abbreviation of teaspoon of salt, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk, vegetables, oil or olive oil, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 200 grams of chocolate. Okay, these are the ingredients. Let's know how to make it, the procedures. Please listen carefully.
Procedure: prepare the churros. To make the dough, heat the water, butter, salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar in a saucepan. Stir in the flour. Beat with a spoon for about a minute until the dough forms a ball. Remove from the heat.
Okay, this is the procedures, how to make it, procedures mean how to make it, steps of how to make it. Okay, how to prepare the churros. First, we're gonna make the dough, heat the water, butter, salt, and 2 tablespoons of sugar in a saucepan. Okay, then we're gonna stir with a spoon. Okay, beat with a spoon for about a minute until the dough, the dough forms a ball. You know, you have to know the dough, the flour, okay? With water, it is the dough, okay? Remove from the heat. Let's complete.
Add the eggs, 1 by 1, add the egg yolk last, to the dough mixture and mix until it is smooth. Heat vegetable or olive oil to 180 degrees Celsius in a deep pan. Put the dough into a cake decorating tube with a large star tip. Carefully squeeze 7 centimeter strips of dough into the hot oil. Fry 3 or 4 strips at a time until they turn golden brown, 3 to 4 minutes. Turning them once. Put the churros on paper towels. If you want, you can cover your churros with sugar and cinnamon. To do so, mix the rest of the sugar with the cinnamon in a bag. While the churros are still warm, put them in the bag 1 by 1 and shake. Leave the churros on a plate to cool completely.
Okay, good. Are you with me? Let's make sure it's delicious. And now we know how to make it. Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Add the eggs one by one. Add the egg yolk last to the dough mixture and mix until it's smooth. Okay, you have to mix it until it's smooth. Okay, heat vegetable or olive oil to 180 degrees Celsius in a deep pan. Put the dough into a cake decorating tube with a large star tip. Carefully squeeze 7 centimeter strips of the dough into the hot oil. Fry 3 or 4 strips at a time until they turn golden brown. 3-4 minutes, turning them once you can cover your shears with sugar and cinnamon. To do so, mix the rest of the sugar with the cinnamon in a bag while the shears are still warm. Put them in the bag one by one and shake. Leave the shears on a plate to cool completely. Okay, everybody, let's prepare the chocolate now. Listen, please, carefully.
Prepare the chocolate. Heat some water in a saucepan and put a bowl over the water. Break the chocolate into small pieces and add them to the bowl. Heat until the chocolate has melted, but don't overcook it. Enjoy! Dip the churros into the chocolate and enjoy or eat them plain. You can even make lots of churros and keep them in the freezer for 3 months. Cultural tip. In Spain, they usually dip churros in hot chocolate. This is a typical Spanish breakfast. They also make churros without cinnamon mixed with sugar, but the cinnamon adds extra flavor.
Okay, just finished making our churros. Let's read it again. Know how to prepare the chocolate. Gonna heat some water in the saucepan and put the bowl over the water. Break the chocolate into small pieces and add them to the bowl. Heat until the chocolate has melted, but don't overcook it. Enjoy. Dip the shears into the chocolate and enjoy or eat them plain. You can even make lots of shears and keep them in the freezer for 3 months. Cultural tip. In Spain, they usually dip shears in hot chocolate. This is a typical Spanish breakfast. They also make shears without cinnamon, mixed with sugar, but the cinnamon add extra flavor. Okay, question number 1. How much flour do you need for the shears? Question number 2. When do you remove the saucepan from the heat? Number 3. Where do you put the dough to make strips? Question number 4. How long should the strips be? How long? Okay, and the answers are 1 cup. How much flour do you need for the shears? 1 cup. When do you remove the saucepan from the heat after the dough forms a ball? Where do you put the dough to make strips? In a cake decorating tube with a large star tip. How long should the strips be? 7 centimeters. Okay, now we have these pictures and we're gonna put the tick or a cross. If it's correct, we put the tick. If it's wrong, we put a cross. The procedures, one by one. This picture number 1, picture number 2, picture number 3. 4, 5, and 6. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Okay, 1 is correct, 2 is wrong, 3 is correct, 4 is wrong, 5 is wrong, 6 is correct. Okay, this is the procedure. Remember the procedure, how to make churros. Okay? Okay, would you like to try this dessert? Would you like to do it? Describe another dessert they have eaten or heard. Okay, describe any dessert you want. Okay, this is the end of our class today. We learn about food, food table. Okay, we took some vocabulary, the first lesson. Then we know how to make churros. This boil, don't forget, boil, melt, beat, peel, dip, chop, bake, roast, fork, bowl, plate, napkin, spoon, and knife to the dining table. Thank you very much and see you for the next class. Goodbye, everybody.